You might be screaming, no, no, no. All they hear is, who wants cake?
So just like put out your heroin and come in for like 3 minutes. And if you have any coke, save it for worm suicide.
Hey, you're watching Dave TV. I love you so much.
You die now!
Feel the power. Hard rockin' Texas boys. How it is.
Can you believe that we are like each other? Part of something that we can't yet discover. Where are you going? What you trying to say? You came alive and you blew away. Equal day in which I tried with that bastard and with that light. I bet you would link Jesus Sue if you ever found out he wasn't white. If I could talk to my younger self now, I'd say, don't take nothing for granted, kid. You haven't seen just how bad things can get. And you never know what you got till it's gone. Never know till it's gone.
Watch it on the Dave TV. I watch it on the Dave TV.
Drive through a midnight field, I know my fate's been sealed. Last thing I'll see is his face as I waste away. He says I'm not the first and I'm not the last, as my crimson spills out on the grass. Since hatred and light, my weapon have found a place someday. I'm gonna fucking snap my videos you took. All you beautiful losers, all you strong dreamers, you are the friend, you are the heart, you are the muse.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Fuck you. Hey, what's all with that Rufkin stuff here? You guys calm down. Calm down. Hi, Nathan.
What's going on, man? Long time no see.
Long time
Good
no
to see you, man.
It's been at least 8 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are a television program called Dave TV. Our fearless leader, Dave, here. And for all the people all over the world who have the opportunity to watch us, I posted this to the Stupid Drama. We've got a lot of people all over. You can catch us at rawtime.com.
No.
No?
No, not
no.
in 2 decades.
Okay, so then,
What year is this, Nathan?
I know, man. I'm sorry. I'm still
Live.davetv.org. We'll give him a minute to talk and play a video till then. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are doing a Facebook cast too, so if you want to tune into the Dave TV account, we are doing the behind the scene things that does not play the music, but the music is what it's all about. And you folks know how much I love cover bands. This is Rip and Destroy featuring Diamond Smuggler's Own, y'all. Check it out at Emo's.
any worse, man.
Do you love
Yeah, that was great.
That
Really
was-
love Neil.
That was the emos.
Yeah, man, the
Like,
real one.
Like back when there was, man, cheap drink, sticky floor. You can go outside, and they constantly had music. Dave and I just were hanging out at the new emos, and I think maybe in name. But man, that's the only thing that's the same about it. And, I mean, you can't hate progress. So it was great place to see music, great beautiful room. But it was cool as shit. I used to.
And the pole is still there. You know, from yeah, man.
So the emos is the back room, but they like opened it up. Smashed it, the wall that was there. It's an old metal club called the Back Room that was there, and the emos finally took over, and Dave actually pulled the curtain back and sat there pointed, and he had pride, and I was going, well, what the fuck is that? And he kept going, that's the fucking pole right there. And there was this pole that stood right in the middle of the mosh pit. And man, I have seen. They tried to put like rubber around it for a little while.
Yeah, I know, right?
And
but you crack your head either way.
Oh, it hurt. All right, I'm gonna try this again. This is Dave TV, our fearless leader, Dave. My name is Nathan. We got Blue in the back, flipping the switches. We are a music program that bring you nothing but love, light, and joy. That is this Austin, the happenings in Austin, Texas, man.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you watching. Share, like. The whole bit. Dave came over last night, and we pulled out cables, cords, and we watched a couple of to-do videos.
Some really annoying YouTubers and some really smart young kid.
That fun, right?
Yeah.
And this kid couldn't. I mean, it's amazing the knowledge that the younger generation has now for all of this stuff. Because when I was growing up, I didn't even understand it, and Dave would go, "Oh, the HCMPL cable thing,
Protocol on the 8080 port.
Yeah, that's right." So anyway, we're shooting for some webcast stuff, and that's going to be a lot of fun to where we can do anything we want. And probably our first couple of shows will be topless.
And they'll be exciting too.
Oh, it's wet.
Hey, Leslie, a friend of mine I went to school with is in there. You're sweet. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Pour milk all over each other.
Again?
Well, this time for the camera.
Well, Derek's supposed to take my spot this time.
Jamming?
Dongling.
Oh, what's up? Hello.
His balls hanging.
Dave and I went to different shows last week, but one of the cool things was that cancer benefit thing that happened over at Hanover's Draft House, the original. And a big shout out to all of those people. When you go there for these events, it's nothing but family, and everybody was dressed up like pirates. Derek was there. I also got a chance to say hello to him. Didn't really get a chance to talk because by the time I got there, everybody was feeling cancer-free, carefree, I guess would be the better word.
They were needing to check their flight home very soon. Huh?
Oh, my God. Dog,
Wings
man.
report in.
Woo! Man.
I love that, Scotty. We know it's a good show if we hear from Scotty checking on all of our flights home. So, yeah, it's a great town, man. I've seen some really great stuff this week. I didn't get a chance to do much production, but I did go check out a band that a lot of folks told me I should go check out. On top of that band playing, there were two bands playing that I knew I already liked, so it was a gimme. Carousel Lounge, I went out and got to see a band new to me called Skull Shaker.
Right. I saw the video.
Yeah, man, I'll probably roll that here in a bit. We're actually, David, if you're out there, I'm going to play some Scottish Thunder here in a minute.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but so Skull Shaker, where do I even begin with those cats, man? They've been after me for a minute, but you know how that is, and I don't mean to blow anyone off, but it's a busy thing trying to see every band that I can possibly go out and see, and this was a great opportunity to get a little step forward on that. So,
Right.
3-piece and solid background and music from everything you might think, and I'm just making my own judgment call here. This isn't anything they're pushing, but I'm hearing like some Bauhaus stuff mixed with like some MC5 mixed, just this big guitar but punk rock attitude and an old school vibe. But god dang, man, it takes a minute to reach out and get me, and I'll tell you what, they did well. The band is Skull Shaker, if you didn't catch it, and
they were really proud that you had come out to check them out.
They
too.
worked hard.
So that was way cool.
They're representing Lampasas.
What the fuck? 183 all the way up Atlanta. That's crazy.
Yeah, so there's that. Now, on top of that, Martian Warlords, who always knock it out of the ballpark, and Micah needs a job. If y'all know anyone hiring,
that was
Micah
a
needs
way
job.
cool set. Relative Circle Media Group is putting on a thing every Tuesday right now over at the Tavern.
Yep.
And I got a chance to see them. It is it's an
ghostly
institution.
room.
Yes, it's an institution. It has been here longer than most of us have been born. And they've got music upstairs on Tuesday, and it's a very, very intimate setting. And man, if you want to see your guys, then you can.
What's that for?
You can see that. You can see them. I was leaning into you. Yeah.
No,
but-
just point it your way, I think, a little bit. And
Cool. There you go. All right. Thank you.
I'm a
Yes, sir.
mic nerd.
No. Dave is in production and knows all that stuff. So,
But yeah,
there you
and
go.
then finally on the bill, the Pistolators, man. I hadn't seen Frankie and Ed, my boys, do that Pistolators thing in a hot moment, and it was like, I'm ready to go, and then kind of out of the corner of my eye, like these rays of light lit from behind the amp, and Ed walks up with this thing, this flying V that was just shimmering, beautiful excellence. A brand new 2019 V out of the box that day. Came and played it. It was set up perfect, tuned, ready to go, and it slayed.
So here's the next question: what is the tune? The 2019? Because Gibson has gone through a bunch of changes. Ed, if you're out there, we'd love to find out what's going on with the Gibson brand. And what
Yeah,
you
tell
think
us about it if you're out there.
Yeah.
I'll give you a ring if nothing else.
Ed
Hey,
is a
look,
great dude.
Will of Burn Band is watching.
That's a cool fucking shirt.
They went and did the TMR thing, the Texas Music Ranch, and man, I think that's even going on today. It was like an all weekend deal.
Yes.
That's a good time, huh?
It was a lot of fun. Last time I went out there was for the Izzy thing, and it's a cool camping ground. They've got a great stage. There's fire pits everywhere. There's people cooking food, kids running around everywhere. You can camp, you can drink, you can trip. It's just a great, great time, and it's all about music for those people out there. So it's a ways out there. So if you do get too tipsy, man, all you got to do is just pull up
tent.
some floor.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I have a
Great
tent there.
stage.
Yeah.
Looks great. I've seen it. I've yet to see the current vision of the stage.
Right.
but-
I don't remember a big light show or anything, but man, it's just way cool thing.
And
Everybody
we're
out
about
there,
music, so let's do so.
Why don't we shut up, Nathan?
DaveTV.org, you guys, and thanks for tuning in, whether it's Facebook or TV or on the live stream or on the YouTube. Share it if you dig it. If you don't, talk shit about us somewhere, so we'll get in a fight online, and then we'll be real famous, right?
Dude, that would be great.
Hashtag
We've got beef.
Scottish Thunder, you guys. Enjoy it.
Woo!
What have you been said? What have you been said, Branchio? What have you been said, brother? Come ye by kill a cranky, and ye have been what I have been. You wouldn't have been second to you, and ye have seen what I have seen on the braes of Killicranky. I fought at land fought at sea, at home I fought my auntie, oh, but I met the devil and Dundee on the braes, oh, Killiecrankie, oh. Old Pitker fell in a fur, Cliver's got a cranky, oh, but I had fair on Arthur Blair on the braes, oh, Killiecrankie, oh. And ye had been what I had been, you wouldn't have been say canty, oh. Ye had seen what I had seen on the braes, oh, Killiecrankie, oh. By Mackay, what guard ye lie? In the brush I on the branchio. Ah, ye better kiss King with his luff than to come to Killiecrankie, oh. It's nae shame, it's nae shame, it's nae shame to shank ye, oh. There's sore slaves on Arthur Braes, and the deals at Killiecrankie, oh. And ye had been what I had been, you wouldn't have been say canty, oh. We had seen what I had seen on the braes of Killiecrankie, oh.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Espresso
everybody?
time, ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome. Scottish Thunder, dude. That solo wailed, man. That was pretty awesome. So
Men in kilts.
that's how you know it's a real man.
Because you can look under his kilt?
Well, traditionally, yeah, actually.
Really? Yeah. See, not only are we Dave TV, the music program, but this is also just like a history lesson, you know? And thank you for that.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to wear mirrors on your shoes to see if they're real men in kilts.
Right.
That was awesome.
You could if you wanted to.
Wow, that's brave. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dave TV. Dave, Nathan, blue in the back. His name is Patrick, and he's got this thing to where we say video. He goes, phew. It's just so
beautiful.
It's amazing.
I get spoiled. I should say it every time because it's pretty awesome.
Yes. And
we have a study
scene.
regimen though. Before he gets on track, he has to take a couple steps to get in the right
frame of mind.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we all do.
So, makes your bones crack. Anyway, it's time for the triples espressos, and then we're going to be funny, witty. We're going to start the show. What's the matter?
Priorities, right?
What are you doing, Dave? What are you doing? We're going to shoot the video pretty quick. So, man, we have been talking about Texas music. We just talked about the brand new Gibson and Gibson guitars. I know that there's a lot of guitar snobs here in this town, and Dave doesn't know where I'm going with this, but guitars, man. Are you fans of Gibsons? A lot of people in this town, though, seem to be playing the Fenders and the Fender on Fender, you know, and a lot of people put distortion on those things and turn it into the sound that is right now. And the reason I'm bringing up Fenders is because I just got through seeing the amazing, fabulous Jimmy Vaughan. And I got here when I was 15. My parents dropped me off or whatever that story is. And my go-to place was Antone's on 6th Street. It was great to see that music. It was great to grow up with that music. And when you say that the Austin blues scene is ingrained in me would be an understatement of the universe. To see Jimmy up there kicking ass with his Tilt-A-Whirl band, I believe.
Yeah, Tilt-A-Whirl,
And
dude.
there was the drummer and the keyboard player, and I wish I could remember the keyboard player's name, but he sang a lot because I believe both Jimmy and Buddy Guy were sick. But amazing tone, amazing songs. Then the horns came out, and they ended up with DFW off of Family Style. And to take Stevie's part, the horns did a session. But, man, Fender on Fender, Jimmy Vaughan didn't get any better than that. And then the consummate kick-ass motherfucking rock and roll who stole my chops, Buddy Guy, came out. And his band was far out. His band was right on. And what's cool is whenever, because Buddy will stop the band right in the middle of everything and talk. Mm-hmm. And he'll stop them and talk.
And
then,
hip-hop.
Right, and he'll dance, and he'll like, he makes this scratching noise with his guitar on his ass. Anywho, it was great. But then what was really cool was he would say, "You want to know what I was drinking?" And this was like, and then you would think he'd be talking a little bit more. He says, "Well, I was drinking," and the band said, "Bam!" Oh, and then it was just such a great show. I got to finish that piece for Rockstar Magazine, but man, it was way cool to get the invite and work that show. Jimmy Vaughan out there, love you to death, way kick ass. Everybody in the whole place just absolutely went nuts when you did that DFW.
Amazing.
And they're just still to this day. I miss the sticky floors. I miss the cigarette smell. It was a little bit nicer, I think, than what I remember at Antone's because it was,
well, you know. So let's reach out to the man I was speaking of earlier with his new shiny guitar.
Oh, that'd be cool.
He's going to talk to us about his rig. He's got one.
And what? He's a handsome gentleman with curly hair.
Hey, so yeah, of the Pistolators on Dave TV, we have got Ed right here live on my phone. How are you, brother?
Oh, just fine, thank you.
Good to talk to you. Thanks for being available at the drop of the hat. That's kind of how we do the show, just a little, by the seat of our pants.
Oh, right on, yeah.
I was just talking earlier about, the gig at Carousel, and I was, ready to see y'all jam, and all of a sudden this burst of light came shining from the back of the room that was this new, beautiful guitar, and I was really impressed by it, and it sounded great and stuff, so I want to give you a chance to tell us a little about that, and then I'm going to play that Action Man clip here in a second.
Okay.
Is it? So what do you think about the new Gibsons and the 2019?
Yes, I'm actually very impressed. I was a little bit nervous just because, finding a brand new one, as opposed to just finding a good older Gibson. There's been a lot of questions with it's about the company lately, but it's an excellent guitar. I mean, I didn't have to set it up. It just came in the box like that, and stays in tune. The wood's very heavy because that's how it's supposed to be, the natural finish. It's one of the greatest guitars I've ever bought, actually.
Wow. Like you said, Gibson had a stint of, or a time where they've lost a lot of customers, a lot of loyal customers, because of the quality that they were coming out with. So that's when the Chipson started really coming out, and then they did a big flip. They revamped all of their Gibson, got rid of the head guy, and they've got some real passion in there again. So you're talking about a new Gibson, where the setup you said was great. So then what about like the finish, and then like the little details, like the edges of the frets and everything, because that's what really went to shit with Gibson for a while, huh?
But these are absolutely perfect.
Wow.
I mean, it's just unreal. I never thought that I would have a guitar that played as well as my Gibson ES335.
Right.
I thought that there was no way that would ever happen. But then with this Flying V Gibson, made in the USA, Flying V 2019, it just, it blew me away. I really, I'm not going to be nervous in the future if I buy another Gibson,
Right.
after owning this, yeah.
How'd you decide what color?
And what Gibson to get? Why the Flying V?
The reason I went with natural finish is because I like Dave Davies of the Kinks, and Dave Davies of the Kinks has had a natural finish Flying V. He had one of the original production runs, which is going to be getting auctioned off for charity on July 19 in Dallas, I think.
You got a bid for it?
They estimate it to be worth $1 million or more for that one guitar. I mean, can you imagine paying $1 million for a guitar? But you know,
I could get him 2 or 3 for that.
I mean,
Oh man, well, much love to Mitch and you, man. Man, it's great to see you jam and all your boys. It's always a pleasure. You want to tell us a little bit about Action Man? Is there anything else you want to say before we cut to that Carousel Lounge live clip?
Action Man was a song that it was a riff that I wrote, the main riff that sort of repeats itself. I wrote that, and then Frankie contributed like this sort of chorus type thing, and then we just put guitar solos on top of it, you know. And the theme was actually, you know, just kind of irrelevant. It wasn't really like about some character, you know. It's more like a state of being, I guess, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like dudism, man. Oh. Well, Ed, I love you, buddy. Thank you for your time. We're going to go ahead and kick that clip. And Nathan, anything you want to say before I let Ed go?
Man, Ed, I still owe you a couple of shows. You talk about a cool dude who goes out and not only goes out and jams his own stuff, but he also goes out and supports, and that's what we need. We need more people like this cat. Big heart, big supporter of the awesome music scene, and we fucking appreciate the shit out of you, brother.
Thank you, Nathan.
You bet.
Thank you, David.
Absolutely, brother. Have a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, some
Thank
rock
you,
and
Ed.
roll.
That was good stuff, Rock Bar. I'll tell you what. All right, so that was from Carousel Lounge, that gig I told you about. Pistolators knocking it out of the ballpark with Ed's new guitar. And
big shout out to Aaron over there.
All the staff over there, great folks. It was a really well-run venue. You know, I'll just say this. Aaron wasn't there that night, and I really don't know the folks running it, but they were really, really cool, and everything went really smoothly.
That's all they can, you know. But that whole place is like, what's cool about
Superfan,
the Carousel, is that it is really, really musician run, kind of. I mean, they give you the room. You bring people. You charge a cover if you want, and the bands help each other out. They've got a little small PA system that's like the one that you probably rehearse with. So it's a great place to go knock the dust off of a new member. It's a great place to bring people. You bring your own. They got set up so you can bring alcohol, and it's just
sorts
a way,
of stuff.
yeah, it's a way
Hey,
cool
so
thing.
Jim, speaking of cool things, Jim, Texas Miss having a birthday, 3rd year in this current configuration, right?
Wow. Yes.
Amazing, man. This weekend coming up, right?
Yes, there's a lot of great shows happening there to commemorate the 3rd anniversary.
Hey, Drew. Yeah, man, a lot of great bands. So I don't know, it's been kind of, honestly, for me and the kind of things I'm into, a couple of dead weeks in the weekend status, at least. I went during the week and saw the stuff we've been talking about today, and are going to continue to pull a little from Skull Shaker up next. And we are going to continue to do some stuff, but it's the first time in a minute we haven't really got out and covered any bands. But there's some hot shows coming up over the next couple of weeks. It's going to make it really tough to decide where to go.
Well, Dave actually was hitting back, and you know, we bounce off what shows that we would like to go see, or any ideas or anything that we see. And this week was something that I said to Dave. I said, man, Dave, there's a lot of music out there. Now, is it something that we would want to cover? No, but what was really, really cool is because of that, we were able to go out and see a lot of music. There was one-to-one where we hauled ass out of here, and I was able to go see, I mean, my family was there almost. Yeah, we saw those cats, Bry Watt, and it was his birthday. Then I got
the House of Drummers.
It really was. It's kind of funny when we're at the clubs that we usually run around. Dave knows a lot of people, and I kind of hang out with Dave, and it's like he'll turn to me and say, "That was." I said, "Hey man, I really love that." And then I'll go, "Who was that?" And he'll say, "Well, that was." And it's like we went into my house, and the role was completely reversed because
Who are those
they would go,
guys?
"Who's that guy?" Well, that's so and so, and he came from, you know, blah 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 blah. And it's like, oh, okay, you know, it was just way cool to be in my home, and it was
exactly. And I was in the dark, you know, but they're all nice people. So
you know what was really cool also, man, is to be able to see Kevin Flatt and the jazz thing that he puts on, which is really fucking rock and roll. A new keyboard player that I'm running into that plays with Michael, who's old drama alum. Just amazing, Mike Davila, and he. Just amazing players and amazing music.
And what a nice house,
right? So even if there's nothing that we go and film, there's still a lot of great music that goes on out there, and it's just not the Fridays and the Saturdays. But man, Monday we saw that show Sunday night. There were shows Monday, and then I tried to sneak down to Corpus. And got stuck on the side of the road for my birthday night, but it was,
happy birthday, Belt Nathan.
Well, you know what's funny, man, is I got a chance to have lunch with my parents, which was just amazing. I had dinner with my dad, lunch with my mom, got to see my eldest daughter and my grandbaby who's sleeping in the same room that I grew up in, so It was just great. So I spent more time on the side of the road than I did visiting with them, but it was probably one of the best birthdays that I've had.
Quality, not quantity.
Right. You know, I mean, do I wish I would have spent more time with them? And yes. But, you know, I couldn't. It was a
We have
a
the
lot of
time
fun.
we have. Speaking of time, Dick, who I miss dearly, man, I get your message. Great, dude. I miss you like crazy. I do wish you were here to help have a chili cook-off without beans. So I miss you dearly, brother. And Matt Splatt watching live is always a treat.
Man, that
What's up,
sounds
brother?
good.
I'm ready for some chili. It's been a minute. Sorry. So yeah, man, it's all about the music scene, y'all. So whatever it is you support, there's a great show for Danger. Mike, he's got like, I think he's playing in every band tonight at Kick Butt Danger Con. So there's a great show going on there, and this town is always full of music. So whatever you can do, if you like music, just get out and see one, throw a dart. We're going to play some Skull Shaker. I wanted to chime in real quick because Drew kind of gave me a little getting gear nerdy here because we like to. Told me a little bit about the setup you're about to see with Skull Shaker.
Right.
So this cat's guitar, again, it's a 3-piece, so it's got to bring everything. Everybody's standing up to the spot. Right. So he has a Gibson Marauder, and he has the Bill Lawrence pickups on it. So it's a pretty good setup. You'll hear it as well as you can on this little camera that I shot it on. This is... man, if you're from Texas, you know about the snake.
Oh, man, gotta
Yeah,
love snake.
Mr. Snake.
Oh, cobra venom.
You're a good son of Texas. That's why. And because you're a good son of Texas, you're gonna know this next song. Let me tell you what. It's getting warm outside. Better watch your step when you're walking around out there. In the evening. You know how it is. You get that little religious fervor and you want to pick up that little stick on the ground. You know it's a snake. You know it's that time of year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Won't you tell me? Oh, please won't you tell me? I need someone to tell me. True. Tell me how many trips to the barn did it take before you met up with Mrs. Snake? Come on now, boys and girls. I know one of you to tell me. Tell me.
old dog new tricks. What's going on, everybody?
Dude, that's so rad, man.
It's good to see the pink elephant. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a television program, a music television, a goddamn really great music program called Dave TV. Dave? Yeah.
Hi.
I'm Nathan, and we got Blue in the back, Patrick, and we are the talking heads for this Austin music scene. Every week we are here, whether we go out and film big production or it's just one little handheld camera. Dirty's out there usually taking photos, and it's just we go, support, and we try and catch as much music as we can, and we are bringing it to you and letting you know what is going on in this Austin area that we live. If you're watching now live, that's fucking kick-ass. If you're watching a rerun, we thank you so much for watching. Please share. We are working on a few things to start working on a couple of webcasts also, so we don't have to work around a perimeter of rules, and Dave can do anything that he wants to do.
Because I'm not a fan of those.
Well, you know, and that's another reason why we don't have sponsors and why you have a day job and, you know, the whole bit. So we could do what we love and what we want. And that's the joy of being able to do this now. Hit the subscribe button if you are watching this.
Notifications,
YouTube,
all of it.
The bell for notifications. And that way we are shooting for 1 million subscribers by next week.
Yes, Dick, I have your HOBBLE video ready, so stay tuned.
Dave's been cussing this whole fucking thing.
Fuck you, I have not.
I know, but anyway, I was wondering, I was just saying, if I had a name like Dick, I mean, it would be funny after a little while, but I mean,
Dick is better than his middle name, Penis.
That's exactly, you said it. So that you stole my joke, but it was his joke.
Fire, man.
No, it was his joke that I was going to steal that he stole back.
You know what's super funny?
Yeah, this video.
You didn't notice I switched the red and blue lights.
Man, I'm too busy watching fucking whether my dandruff is right.
Just to see if you're looking. But this is Dave TV. We do lots of videos. We do what we want, man. There's no rules. And so we play stuff usually pretty current, sometimes not. Yeah?
Yeah, it looks good, dude.
It's all right. Just have fun with it, you know. So we're going to be doing some on-location webcasting soon, so look out for that. I don't have a catchy name for it. Maybe we'll call it the Scary Dick Cast.
Wash your dick cast.
Oh, Lord. Yes, Drew, we are definitely going to knock that hobble out. I think that's some of the a certain time in Austin that gathered a crowd that no one really can compare to these days. They all come out when Hobble squeaks out a gig every so often. I don't know whether it will be very soon or not, or ever again, but what about Sinus? I'd love to see a Sinus show, a one-time Sinus show. Wouldn't that be rad?
I remember
Jason, Dave?
I remember some ladies that used to run around that Sinus camp, and it was amazing because they were one of those bands that you never heard of, and then all of a sudden it was bigger than you thought, and there was this big hype that came with it, and you didn't know if you were missing something, which made you part of the hype also, you know?
Right.
And then all of a sudden they disappeared as fast as they you know.
Kind of like we're going to do because we want to go get some coffee. So here's a quick clip from South by, a quick clip from Hobble.
Fuck.
And Billy Milano was working sound. He came to Austin and became very humble and needed a job.
It's amazing because you're sitting there and you're playing and you're jamming out, and then you look and it's fucking Billy Milano, fucking, and it's just like, hey,
we're all in.
It's all the music scene, man. We're
you what you have done. So let us all have some fun. I'm here to show you all I know. I'm here to show you that you're gonna love or the one you love. And when the cows are you're the chosen ones. Oh, we're gonna have a real good time. Woo! Oh, thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Oh, I'm Nathan.
And I'm Nathan. And that was Hobble. He wanted a longer clip, but I wasn't going to go for that. No can do.
What happened? That's
Hi,
awesome. That's
look
funny
at you.
looking.
That's great. So that took me back a minute. Thanks, Dick. That was a good request. So if you do have requests, go ahead and pop them up on that Facebook chat. We'll get to it. And I don't know, man. How you doing? I appreciate that coffee. Was rad, man. Woo.
I'm telling you. You know,
We're not going to promote who, but it's really good.
There's a lot of local coffee joints
that I'd rather promote.
Yeah, and I try and bring triple espressos before we do the show. And I switched to a national brand, and I brought it to Dave, and Dave goes, bam. Man, what was that? Now that was good. And I didn't want to tell him, but it was a national thing. So anywho, what's going on, everybody? I'm out of breath because I ran to my truck really fast, and I stopped, and I let Patrick drink some of my drink, my purple drink. And so I'm going to let Dave...
I'm not going to say anything and see how long it takes.
All right, ready? 3, 2, edit, and...
Nope.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a television program called Dave TV. This is Dave. My name is Nathan. We've got Patrick in the back. And we are a Texas music program, and we try and go out and film several 5, 6 bands a week, usually on the same bill. And we bring it live to you. There's a lot of things and a lot of shows that are about to happen. Texas Mist is having their 3-year anniversary, which is going to be way cool. I particularly like one of the nights that is happening there with several bands, but my band Dancer will be throwing down. Honky is playing right here down the street at Lost Well.
That's a great gig. I think
that whole bill though is awesome. Like you said, it's family.
It's crazy that night. Yeah, man, it's gonna be good. Drew, if you have a link, let me know. I don't think I do, but if you have a link, send it on over. I would pop that sucker up in a heartbeat. Let's see here. So I've got a lot of folks watching that I'm proud that y'all are out there, and it's really cool, man. Like Diane is out there. What's up, yo, Lady D? Much respect to all you guys who take a minute out of your day to do this and step in live. Because, I mean, it's good anyway you watch the show, don't get me wrong. But when you tune in on a Sunday with us and you're part of this whole experience, that's a different deal. So thank you for making time, whether it's on TV, on the live.davetv.org, or whether it's on this Facebook, whatever it is you can do. It's really rad. And your lady is watching you on the show.
No way. I want to wish you a happy anniversary, babe. I can't believe it has been 7 years. And my babe says it to me now because I always used to say it, but she says, 7 years too long. But we've been together for going on, I like to lie and say 16 years, but man, I love you. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah. Can't believe she's watching the show.
I can't believe she's watching either. But, you know, in my wife's defense, she's got to tolerate us there talking all day and all night long anyway. So, man,
Absolutely.
that's cool.
They're strong women.
That's cool. And so I just asked Dave if his lady watched, and he goes, you know, I don't know. But
I think she's at work, and then, I don't know, she's got a busy day today.
And she usually messages me and says, man, that was a great show. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Well, she always catches it after, if nothing else.
Yeah,
but,
that's cool.
Yeah, so.
That's cool.
But everybody watching live is our point. Thank you for being a part of this
Yes.
moment. But not to, you know, I know real life happens. So if you're watching a rerun, thank you for watching the rerun. Share it, please, somehow. Whatever you did to watch it, just copy that and paste it.
Dave got the little box, and I'm going to act like I know what I'm talking about, the 8080 thingy.
It's a Black Magic mini recorder. I'm not much hip to it yet, but apparently we need that to convert the HDMI signal over to a Thunderbolt. And
Did you know that?
There's another device I'm going to need to convert the HDMI over to a USB 3. So, you know.
I was watching this video last night when Dave and I were actually going to try to do a webcast last night, and I was sitting there watching, and you could see Dave like working. It was working. You could see him, and then he would go, and he'd put up the next video, and then the guy would talk too much. So then, anywho, we're working on it. Dave's working on it, and I'm there so he can bounce ideas off. And what's great about our relationship is most of the time, Dave asks me a question, but before I can say anything, he goes, and answers it himself. So our relationship has blossomed into a great, beautiful thing to where I really don't have to say much, so it keeps me out of trouble.
Are you saying it went and rot? What's up, Alan?
Oh, so that was something. See?
Yep.
There's all this inside stuff going on, man.
There is,
That's
man.
awesome.
Blind Date. Eric, boy, you're taking me back. You remember Chris Deeger with Blind Date? and
I
all those
remember
cats?
Durwood.
I would Sneakers with Presence and Blind Date, and I'm forgetting one, man, but wow.
Was a Blind Date. That was Durwood's but Darren Keeling.
Yes, sir.
And Darren Keeling played with Assailant, and then from Assailant, he did a stint in Dancer for a little while. And I've got one picture with him proving that he did a stint. But yeah, he was a cool guy. Always rocked really funky. He's a country drummer now. But that would be cool.
Do you know
to
who
have
went country? Lit. I am my worst enemy, because every now and then I kick the country shit out CMT.
Whoa. Music is music, and
Dollars are dollars.
Dollars are dollars, and however you got to make it, that's how you make it, man.
One thing-
Until you get bored.
You won't get bored.
I get bored! One, two, three, go! Sometimes I get bored while dancing at the drugstore. Sometimes there's nothing to do. Don't have a love with you. I get so bored just staring at the TV. I get so bored. Would you please entertain me? One day when you got bored, you got someone an extension cord. No time showing me out. That's what I do. I get so bored. Listen to the shitty music. I get so bored. They don't want all these verses. Oh! I get bored! Get bored, yeah! I get bored! I don't know what's bad! I get bored! I get so! I get bored! I get so! Bored.
I really dig that band, man. The Martian Warlords at Ronnie Stone's Tuesday weekly rock show there at the Tavern. What a fun thing, man. The music styles are all over the map. We had some classic rock in there last week. And I know we've got Worm Suicide in there coming up. So How do you run the gamut any more wide than that?
Dramas, do a set, a set there. Open it up for Shelley King.
How good! What a great bill that is.
You know that's going to be a lot of fun, also, man. Hey, everybody, what's going on? You're watching Dave TV. We are a music program that spotlights the Austin area, and we try and go out. If we haven't filmed you yet, get in line. We're going. There's a lot of great music happening. We try and push stuff that happens here. We've got bands that come from out of state when they're on tour, and when they're on a bill that we're filming usually, then we'll catch them and we'll bring them to you. We are really excited about the next coming weeks, as there is a lot of great music happening. It's exciting, and congratulations to Patrick, and I call him Blue, but all of the amazing work that he's doing with his budding film career.
He's doing some really cool stuff, man. If you are
we just saw some a drone video that he had thrown in there, and it's just like, man, that's just. And what I looked at, and when you talk to people who are homegrown, or I don't want to say like us, but there's people that we run around with that really don't know what's going on, right? And when they say that they're making films, they just kind of put clips together. And then what I saw from Patrick was really pro and looked like a real thing. And so I guess my point is, it didn't look amateur. You know, and there's a lot of...
He works hard. There's that passion.
A lot of people out there who are putting stuff out and calling them movies that look very amateur. But, man, what Blue's got going on, man, looks really, really great. And I'm looking forward to working with him, man, as well as you do.
Yeah, man.
That's
Learn
awesome.
a lot of stuff, looking at his stuff, and vice versa, for sure.
Right.
Tuesday, I wanted to mention before I got off track there that the Tavern Show has got Mining Uranus, what a name, and Mo Debley. So a quite diverse show Tuesday night. And that's at the Tavern, like 9 to midnight, if you want to come punch me in the eye. Either one is.
Or just scream really loud and scare the living shit out of everybody because you don't know if you're playing.
You could do that.
Well, I already did. We already saw that. That video of
Oh,
it.
man. So this town is so unique with music. We don't really lean, at least try not to, actively to one genre or the other. Sometimes we do get caught up when we talk about things and get stuck playing this type of video a few times in a row. We've been all over the map today, which feels pretty fun to me, so we hope you enjoy that.
Well, it goes to show no borders, no boundaries, and it really is truly the Austin music scene.
And we do have a background on this next band. I'm going to play their latest video from the clip's called Mission. The band is called QQ, and we had them playing here when they were just a baby band, and it was really an honor to have those people. Those are dear friends of mine, and you know, couldn't be more prouder. I heard them on KUT do a set, and I know they've been playing Mohawk and doing some amazing gigs, and this new QQ video from Mission is super, super awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that, man.
You know what? This is going to be badass.
It's my mission,
Check it
y'all.
out.
Rock and roll.
I am on a mission.
Couldn't be more proud of what those ladies have done with that band. Oh my God. And Carrie Lifers, you guys are stars of a movie, right?
We are actually international movie stars. It was a lot of fun. That was Steve Larson's thing.
And
right?
she was representing 16 Deluxe at the time. Now, of course, doing the QQ project.
Is 16 Deluxe still a thing?
They did a reunion show,
what I
or
saw.
have one, or a couple, actually, I believe.
Right, and that was, she has some great stories. Lifers is on the YouTubes. Rediscovering My Muse is what it's called, by Stephen P. Larson. And you might know him as Wonder Bread.
The artist formerly known.
Right.
He's still known.
But it just so... The time and the passion and everything that was put into that, and then how everybody was so honest and just shared.
Bones
DeLarge was there. The incredible Don Walzer, MC Overlord was there.
That's just
the saxophone. The blind saxophone player.
Oh, man. God, so many folks. But yeah, it's a great piece. Kick it on YouTube. This is Dave TV. Thanks for watching. We do as much as we can to support music in general. If you're on my Facebook personal page, I'll let you in on a secret. Sometimes I post shit just to piss you off. It's not what I really think. I just kind of want to open up some conversation, and I have a real unique way of doing that.
Or you mean it.
Sometimes.
So, but that's why it's called a personal page.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's what I keep getting into also with people is that, man, this is our personal page, and what we think, and just because we post it doesn't give you license to like berate us. You know what I mean? It's like...
Or maybe it does, but I can hit delete. Hey, look, Shannon, all the way from Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Are you singing the Van Halen?
No, definitely not.
Dude, that was Amsterdam.
What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. So my point being said, there's a lot of things that we say on Facebook, and if you have any questions, come to a show and talk to us. This is
but not while we're working.
My good friends in Sad Wings.
Oh, dude,
remember shooting this?
Yes. Woo.
Thank you. Step aside. When they say come in, they don't wanna run away. They better love this nothing. They bothers me at all. I'll take on all comers. They got an animal. They take their hands to stop me. And I find another one. But what's a blind love? I'm not your living world.
Jonathan and Dave shooter days. You remember that, man?
I remember the shots that I got, and I looked at you, and every time we shoot, I watch you. Not enough, but I still watch you, and it's amazing how Dave could get to the fucking front. You know, and yeah, and I'm going, excuse me, and so I'm sitting there trying to film it. It's just like, oh Jesus, I don't want to fight with you people. I'll just stand here and do it, you know. And then I'm looking at Dave, and he's all like, fuck, dude.
And noticing which shots you're missing.
Oh, that's great. And he directs me, like, really, from the other side of the stage. The bass!
Motherfucker, can't you hear the bass? Am I deaf?
And I'm just fucking jamming out, fucking having a great time, fucking forgetting that I'm filming.
Yes, sir, real talk.
But that's, yeah, it is real talk. The amazing Jason, and he...
Also a lifer, star of lifer. You mean Jason McMaster or no?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And singing, and David and I were talking about the different styles that he sings in the different bands that he's doing. And I think that's pedal, what was it, pedal number 63 from the...
Vocal choir.
Right. It's just an amazing cat.
Dangerous Toys knocking out more shows this year than I've seen him do in a long time. Very proud of those guys.
Well, man... he's building guitars now also.
Scott, yeah.
Now.
Yes, sir.
And he's got the Dangerous Toys
machines, man.
He's got a Dangerous Toys pedal that's out, which is a distortion pedal. I opted for the Pussy Melter from Satch and the guys in that band. What was it?
Well, Kenley Wolf has a thing that he was kind of comparing the Pussy Melter to. You should look at it. I don't know if I sent you the link when he's doing that blues piece, Barney from Lord Tracy, that solo piece he just did.
Yeah.
It's got a modified pedal he's comparing to that Pussy Melter and thinks it's great.
Wow.
So, yeah, I need to send you that.
Man, I love it. And what's cool is they only built 2,500 of them, and they quit building them. Now they have a Poontang Boomerang.
Oh, God, whatever sells, right?
Man, I mean, but it's like selling, let's just say, macaroni or beer. You know, if you can come up with a good hook that makes people want to get it.
Speaking of, Phil Collins is on tour.
That's going to be good. Selling beer.
Yeah. See.
Comes around. Have you told people who we are?
We are Dave TV. I've got so much music I want to play. I don't have a lot to say, so I hate to just jump in, but just more that than anything right now. DaveTV.org. The live stream on Sundays, live.davetv.org.
We were talking about lifers. Stephen P. Larson, Wonder Bread. This is his new project with a beautiful Madam Scorpio and our brother and honorary Stupid Drama member, Armando.
And they're playing May 4th at the Fish Fry, which I plan to go cover. Igniter, Life are going to be there. Every band that is a band is going to be at the Fish Fry.
If you're not playing the Fish Fry, you're not a real band.
You're not a real band.
Amen.
And we are a couple of dicks. This is a song that was originally done by the Dicks, and this time around it was actually dedicated to the late great Rebecca Beale. This is about love, man, and it's a love song, you guys. We might get another clip out of here, but thank you so much for watching Dave TV.
This goes out to Rebecca Beale. She passed away in Little Rock in her home. She was Davy Jones's fiance. Y'all know Davy Jones? Yeah. So they're both hand in hand right now, hopefully hugging each other somewhere out there, wherever we fucking go, you guys. Yeah, they're here.
That was great. Wow. So, love that cover. The Scorpio Rising in general, great stuff. They just knocked it out at the roller derby.
What was cool about that was, if you know Madam, you know that she's always got a camera and she's always doing shots, right? Now, some of the shots that I saw, she put, I think there was 3 or 4 of them that she put out. And she stood in front of where all of the ladies were rolling out and tried to take a picture of them all. And there's one picture where it looked like she was about to fucking mowed over, man.
She don't care.
Hey, man, she's fortified invincible.
Hey, they just knocked it out in Denver. I think I had a friend on my Facebook said he caught the Skate Nick show in Denver.
It's amazing that they're sober and they're alive and it's still doing the 3-guitar monster attack. The show that we got of them was the Skate Nicks. What do you say?
It was solid.
You know, solid as
He's doing really well. So I'm very proud of Phil making waves and making history.
Still, that's awesome. I mean, there's a few things that us lifers really know how to do, and one is roll the joint really well, and the other is play music.
And not go away.
And it's like falling off a bike.
Yeah, man.
You know,
well, awesome. There is great music to be heard everywhere in this town is kind of the bottom line. If you go to the Dave TV Facebook page and watch the top, you'll see the opener for the show. And it cycles through tons of clubs that we've tried to do video at and done video at and try to support this scene. There's new ones opening up all the time. Pop-up gigs, house shows, whatever works for you. Try to support the arts in whatever way you can. We love the music, and that's why we're doing it this way. Trying to bring that passion out to you people.
Amen.
Absolutely. So we'll do just one more time, come back and talk to you. Thanks for all the folks watching. Sometimes you get, stressed about everything, and you just got to say, fuck it. Oh, fuck it.
Off that record, Duet for Clarinet and Goat, and we had some kids here and there gone, so I can go ahead and sing this song. This is called Oh Fuck It is the name of this. Enough of that, my pole barn fell into my peaches, my bucket. It got such a big hole you can stick your leg into the britches. Well, I'm hungry, and I got no grub, and I ain't got time enough to make it. I'm horny, and my girl is looking good. I got $200 if she'll take it. I love biscuits, and I like my pie. I like my tater in the gravy. Come see me. And we'll jump in the bed just about long enough for you to save me. The policeman, well, he pulled me over and he said, I got a warrant, can you pay it? Oh, fuck it. Well, there's a thing in the back, you can take it downtown, you can weigh it. Call Daddy, but he's been dead for just about as long as I remember. I wonder what my folks all said when they looked into my crib in late December. Oh, fuck it. Well, I gotta get a drink, cause I got another kid and have to feed it. Damnation. Well, it's been a long time and I gotta get a thing cause I need it.
Musical genius. I'll just put it out there. Danny Barnes, man, founder of Bad Livers, and man, what do you say about Danny Barnes? I don't even know where to start.
A monster deluxe. He's a monster among monsters and a man among men. Just a great
gentleman,
soul gentleman.
I promised I wouldn't say that, but there you go. I'm sorry, Danny.
And just a great guy. And then also Mark Rubin is out there playing his style of the oompa.
Absolutely.
And
lots of stuff actually.
Yeah, I keep seeing him in knickers and his hats and suspenders. So I don't know if he's overseas right now, but
you have a man crush, just say it.
Anybody who can get one of those tubas and barely fit in it and bounce up and down to where it goes pop, Perp, perp. Dude, that's fucking awesome, dude. Fuck
Ralph
yeah, I
White
gotta
just
make a...
came through town.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
So we go back with the Bad Livers, and I don't want to discount anything they're doing today, but that's kind of what I think of when I hear that stuff. So a great piece from some of my very first digital editing back in 2000.
What is digital, Uncle Dave?
Zeros and ones, baby.
That's
Zeros
all it
and
really
ones.
is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dave TV. We come to you weekly. This is the fearless leader, Dave. My name is Nathan. I've been his sidekick since 1963. We got Blue in the back, Patrick, filmmaker extraordinaire.
Missing John, Spotswood Moore.
Flipping the switches. I fucking love John no matter what. I love how he loves to hate me.
He's an inspired young man.
Man, and he's actually working on some stuff too.
Yep.
So just much love, much music, much joy. We're working on ways to webcast from different places. I'm so excited about the future. I'm so excited about the music scene. My bands all have gigs coming up.
Oh, what is it? Fifth?
The fifth for the third year anniversary.
Oh, the Texas Smiths thing you're playing.
Yes.
Oh, no shit.
For the whole slew of bands, metal bands that are going to be there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I hear there's everywhere has crawfish right now, and it's just bottom line: support it, make it. Lick it, rub it, do it, folks, because that's what we're out there doing too.
And get a tattoo on your butt.
Do you have a tattoo on your butt?
You want to see?
Well, I've seen your butt.
Yeah.
There's no tattoo. You got little bitty, what are those freckles?
This is South Korea. We'll see you next week.